Have had for about 4 years now. Neither of us want to do it, so we're gonna get on some ISIS, Middle Eastern, Turkish guy. Hope to Christ he can save us. If he doesn't, then I think we better go die. This fat shit Doug doing OMAD. But I know that man is gonna go mad if he doesn't have more than a meal in a day. But I've been up with his phone in your business. Show what's up.
And we're live. when the fucking theme song started, I was like, what the fuck is this? Where's our theme song? I totally forgot we had a new theme song.
God, you are so disconnected, man.
No, not disconnected, just a little bit.
Do you think we're far enough into this yet? Oh, you don't watch wrestling at all, right? You're not familiar with it?
No, not at all.
So there's a thing that they do, I don't know, once every fucking 3 or 4 years or whatever, where it's like WWF or old school Raw or whatever, where they bring out the old fucks and, they hobble around. Are we far enough into this that we can do like a Who's Right old school?
Raw? You mean like bring back old guests or just talk about old episodes? I don't know what you mean.
No, just, like Tony and D in the morning coming at you.
Tony and D. Tony with the D in the morning. Perfect. Yep.
It's a Ham and Pickle show coming at you live.
I don't know if we have to be on for a certain amount of time, but I'm all for that. I love it. I loved that whole bit, man. Ham and Pickle in the morning on your drive time radio.
I hope your commute's going great.
Oh my God. I miss the Ham and Pickle days.
So what do we got to do to get back to that?
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Do we quit doing the show live and just go back to where it's just you and I talking?
No,
I mean,
I like
just you and I listening
live. So what?
I said no. I mean, where it's just you and I listening.
Oh no, I like doing it live. I mean, I think the dynamic has changed so much, just because. So there's been so much like outside influence. I guess like I'm really influenced by Crispy and everything he says about how we're doing shitty every week.
Piece of shit.
Not really. That was kind of a joke, but so. I'm wondering if like the dynamic hasn't changed because we don't really communicate outside of the show as much anymore as we used to,
If you're suggesting that we talk more, I'm not for that.
I was hoping to get you to move in here.
Just in your little fucking hole there?
Yeah. You want to stay in my garage?
You get your wife to okay it. I'm in.
Oh no, we're getting a divorce. We're getting a divorce and you're moving in. I thought that was understood.
All right. You know what? I'll bring this back too. Hold on. I want to write that down.
All right. What do we? I missed that bit.
Fuck.
I mean, really. When we started the show, we were kind of just coming off of having worked together and talked every single day, right? I mean, but I guess when we first started the show, it sucked. So, I don't know what the fucking answer is, man.
Let's just embrace the change. Let's just retire all the old bullshit. Never speak of it.
I don't like
you
that
sound like
idea.
a sad dog.
I like Ham and Pickle. I like King Thong too. We were supposed to put out an album, remember? King Thong and MC Scroggins.
So that was all pre-podcast. That was before we even thought of having a podcast.
Yeah, I know.
We were thinking of how funny it would be. That's how fucking stupid we are. And essentially that's what we've done. We just did a big version of our original idea was let's create album art. Put 12 tracks with nothing on them, put it on iTunes, and then try to flood social media with all this talk about King Thong.
Right? Like it's the next big thing. Like as if we have any pull on anywhere to be able to do that. That's my favorite part is that we are so fucking full of ourselves. We're like, yeah, we can get a big marketing campaign going.
All right, whatever.
Oh, Jesus
But it was a
Christ.
funny idea. That was the whole point.
Yeah.
Was that we were just trying to make each other. We came up with the album art.
Yeah, that's true.
What was it? What was the name of the album? I did it for the bananas.
Yes. I did it for the bananas.
I think I still have that album art saved somewhere.
I do too somewhere. I'm not sure where though. Probably on my old work computer.
All right.
Oh man. Oh, that's great. Well, at least my kids will have something to be proud of when I get old.
So you did a very good job of show prep this week. I am proud of you.
Woo!
I woke up this morning and I was furious at you.
Why? Why?
Because I woke up and I was sitting there drinking my coffee and I'm like, all right, I'm going to go on and check the Trello board to see if he's even created a board for today's show. Sure enough, you haven't. So I'm like, yeah, that fucking piece of shit. If I didn't tell him to wipe his ass, he wouldn't. I'm so fucking over him.
True.
So I created the board and I think I put 2 stories on there or something. And then sit down to record and there's all kinds of good shit on here. And I didn't do it.
It wasn't me. We must have a guy.
Did you give Crom access to the board?
Yeah. Yes.
So you put this thing up here, the informed consent.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of the few times. So you click the link and it says "Good to Go" is an app for consenting to sex.
Yes.
And I thought, this sounds promising. So I'll try to do a quick explanation. I don't want to read the whole thing, but
yeah.
Apparently it's an app. It's called Good to Go. And when you're at a bar with somebody and you're like, hey, you want to go back to my place and listen to some records? And
Yep.
And they say, yes, I do. You get them back and then you pull this app up.
Mm-hmm.
First, you start, like you pour them their wine and start pulling their panties down or whatever.
Put on the records.
Yeah, put the record on. Julio Iglesias or whatever the fuck it is that you listen to. So you pull this app out, then you log in, and then it says, okay, give this to your potential sexual partner. And then you hand your phone to the partner, and it asks them a series of questions.
Well, that's my favorite part is you hand them your phone.
So, and it suggests, I want to go through the questions real quick, but it says launch and log into Good to Go and hand the phone to your potential partner. Mm-hmm. Good to Go then asks your potential partner if he or she is ready to give consent by asking, are we good to go? There's 3 options. No thanks. Yes, but we need to talk. Or the third option, I'm good to go. So, and then it's like, okay, if the potential partner says no thanks, a screen pops up that says, remember, no means no. Only yes, but yes can be changed to no at any time. And it tells
we're
you
already here in the apartment.
And it tells you to hand the phone back. So it's like if they hand you okay, I'm getting rid. Let's say you take me home. All right.
Yeah.
And you start you're leaning in the doorway like, hey, sexy.
That's not my thing, man. I go straight for the neck. I'm right in on your neck, baby.
So I'm sitting on your couch listening to what music did you put on?
Led Zeppelin. Let's say we're listening to some Led Zeppelin.
What the fuck? What is this? Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Stairway to Heaven.
Okay. So you put on Black Dog by Led Zeppelin. And you go in and change into something more comfortable. You come out, you're leaning in the doorway, and you're like, hey, are you ready to get fingered? And I'm like, yes. And then you pull out this app. You hand it to me, and then I have to select, I'm good to go, no thanks, or yes, but we need to talk.
Mm-hmm.
So according to this article, if I click yes, but we need to talk and hand it back to you, it just says, he said yes, but he needs to talk to you. Is it so fucking stupid?
That was my whole takeaway was I'm standing here talking to somebody face to face here. Do you want to have sex? I don't know, maybe. Here, take my phone and answer the question.
So what I thought was funny about it is it suggests that you need to do that every step of the way. You know, because somebody consents to sex does not mean they consent to you blowing your load in their mouth or you finger blasting their butthole. So it's like you have to hand them the app and say, okay, this applies to me putting 3 fingers in your pussy, I guess. I don't know.
The app should say this yes is in perpetuity until the end of time. So I just get it from now on, just whatever I want. Like, hey officer, it's not rape. I got this app right here.
So imagine being to where you are on that. Okay, you know when you hit that, when you're building up towards your climax, and you know you hit that point where you either start pushing harder and faster to give yourself that explosive, or you stop, and like if you stop moving, you're still going to come, but it's just going to go, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, and it's a finite amount of time. Like as soon as you hit that point, it's not like it stretches out like, okay, if I don't do anything, I got 8 minutes to.
No. I don't even know if there's 8 seconds.
Oh, there's like a good, 8 to 12 seconds?
Maybe. once you hit that point, you're there. There ain't no coming back.
It's like, don't move. You fucking moved. And anyway, so you get to that point and you want to finish on her face, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get that consent. You need to pull out the app, log back in.
App ready.
Okay, are you good? Too late.
So maybe this is just me, but the most I don't know what the word is, like the most nerve-wracking part of this app would be handing another person my phone. I just don't like the idea of giving somebody else my phone. Do you understand how much gay porn is on my phone? I mean, porn is on my phone. Do you have any idea?
Here's what I don't understand. What does this app really do? I mean, in reality, if they say that it's supposed to stop rape, okay. So is this app going to hold up in court?
That's weird because I had the same thought. I didn't know if
so
I
both
doubt
of our thoughts are, how can we rape somebody? Well, I just carry this app. I fill it out myself and say, see, Anthony consented.
She filled it out. So I can't understand how this app prevents rape. That doesn't fit in my mind because in my mind, rape only happens like when a guy's like, I'm going to go rape that woman. It's not like I'm going to not consent on this app. That's not, I don't understand how the two things are connected. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't, maybe I'm just fucking old fashioned and stupid. I don't know.
I think it's like maybe, so I could see it would be of value if when you hit the consent thing on the screen, if it took a snapshot from the forward facing camera, because then that could be something that would protect you like legally.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're getting accused of rape, you say, no, she consented. Look, and if it's like you hit it and you could tell that like she's bound up
crying.
And
So I don't know, man. This whole like informed consent thing, it doesn't make sense to me. Like what they're making it out like sex is a bad thing. Like, you know, like sex isn't that bad. I don't know.
No, I think I agree with their concept that unconsensual sex is probably a bad thing. But
Yes.
and I think that this is addressed to, but really here's what I imagine. I think it's two dipshits like you and I who, what do college kids do? They fuck.
Yes.
How can we make money off of this?
Yeah.
Well, why don't we make this app,
Uh-huh.
get all the colleges to just, hey, look, we're doing it. We're stopping rape. Everybody put this app out. And then we flood it with advertisements. Speaking of advertisements,
it's always all about the advertisements.
it's capitalism.
I think, this is one of those times where Big Mattress makes a lot of sense as an advertiser.
Bringing it all back around.
Right.
All right. So we have this super chat on the screen I think we need to address.
All right.
You're the smart one, so I'm going to read it, and you're going to figure out what it is that Crispy was talking about. The chat says, your repeated cycle wears the soul and causes vast states of regret. Become a better muse and rise beyond the standards that you've set upon yourselves.
So is he talking to you or me?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
What?
So it says, I bet $5 that they don't understand what I wrote. You know what, Crispy? I'll bet $5. I already got $5 from you for putting the fucking super chat up, and I don't give a fuck what it means.
Your repeated cycle wears the soul and causes vast states of regret. Do you regret the super chat? What are you regretting here?
Do you care?
No, I never did anything to anybody's soul. Just laugh. Just laugh. It doesn't have
You know
to
what?
be
You may be thinking a little too deep into the super chat.
right. This is all surface level shit, man.
Okay, Crispy, you got us. I bet another $5 that whatever.
You won't do it again.
Yeah, I bet you can't get us again. You're not smart enough to get us again, Crispy.
Your video's wonky.
Is it?
Yeah.
Perfect. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't either.
All right.
Tyler. Oh, what?
So Tyler says, thanks again for the spot, fellas. Been a while since then, but I forgot I could donate. It was pretty cool to have a spot, just being a random cripple. Okay.
Isn't every cripple a random cripple? I mean,
fuck. I'm pissed off about my video being fucked up.
oh no, that's not good. Oh, it's like coming in and out. I think it's getting better, and then no.
How's my audio?
The audio is fine.
Oh, fuck it. Then that's what we're going with. Who gives a shit?
All right,
We're supposed to just be recording a podcast. I can't help this.
got it. Don't be mad about it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
All right, hold on. I'm going to see if I can. How about this?
Hey, there. Wait, nope.
How's that?
Same.
Perfect. Okay.
Isn't there's apps for like hooking up just with random people, right? Grindr and Tinder and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Why can't they integrate? I mean, if they really wanted to do this thing, why couldn't they integrate informed consent into those apps? Like, I consent to suck your cock, or what? You know what I mean? Like beforehand, before you even meet, it's all in the app.
Because you don't know what you're gonna do to somebody before you meet up with them.
So isn't that the point of those apps? You meet up and you fuck, right?
Right, but that's consent to fuck, not consent to piss in their face and shit in their butt.
So I disagree. So there is no circumstance where I would ever consent for somebody to piss in my face. So I can safely not tick that box. Your video's good.
Anytime you reference that, I got to fucking cut it out of the episode. So don't talk like that.
My bad.
I can do this all day long and nobody fucking knows it. All right. Did you see? Who was this? Wing Wong.
Hmm.
So I got added
Mhm.
at symboled.
Atted. Okay.
This tweet said strippers fall from the pole prompts OSHA insistence on helmets.
But I don't mean to sound racist when I say this, but helmets on strippers really wouldn't do much for me. That would kind of turn me off, actually.
You fucking retard. What the fuck does a helmet have to do with race?
I didn't want to sound racist.
Against who?
Black people. Who else?
Why would they?
Who else
what's
could you
that
be
have
racist against?
What's that have to do with helmets?
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to sound racist. Are you not following me here?
Not even a little bit. Are you fucking high? Did you hit your head? Did you have a stroke?
Those are three totally different questions. What was the first one again?
Is there like a 2-week lag or something? I don't understand.
2-week lag. Yep. I'm a little bit behind the times. I was just trying to cover my ass. I don't want to sound racist. You don't have to draw so much attention to it.
I liked it better when you were on Reddit.
Like all the time, like right now.
Yes. You did. Then you didn't care if you sounded racist. Now you're preempting every statement with "I don't want to sound racist."
Oh, I don't want to sound racist, but that's not true.
Okay. So anyway, motherfucker. Okay. So it says the Occupational Safety and Health Administration is currently in the works of drafting up policies that will require strippers to wear safety helmets when performing routines on poles that are taller than 6 feet. Exotic dancer Gianna Sky recently went viral after video footage was captured showing her falling from a 20-foot pole while dancing in a strip club in Dallas, Texas. Due to this video being seen by more than 4 million times in conjunction with her GoFundMe campaign, OSHA decided to step in to require strip club owners must mandate that all exotic dancers are to wear safety helmets, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I pulled the video.
Okay.
So when I play this, it's going to pop on the screen and it doesn't take long before it jumps right into her falling.
Okay.
Okay. So I just got to prep you for what you're about to see.
Okay.
So as soon as I hit play, you're going to see a pole and then you're going to see a girl and then there's another girl above her. All right. Almost as soon as I hit play is when she falls.
Okay.
So what I want you to pay attention to is her falling and then her actions immediately after hitting the ground.
All right. That was great. She did not miss a beat.
So
That's a pro.
she hits the ground and you can hear the video's from quite a bit away.
Uh-huh.
You hear the fucking splat of the whore hitting the ground. And it says so she states that she suffered a fractured jaw, broken teeth, and a sprained ankle. And she's still up there fucking grinding. Her fucking teeth are laid out in front of her.
Wow. That is fucking dedication, man. When I saw this article, I thought it was fake. I was like, no, this can't be real. There's no fucking way.
So I don't know if the article's real or not. I did absolutely no investigation into it, but what I do know is that was real.
Yeah. That was fucking crazy.
So what do you think is her motivator? Do you think it's her drive to pay for her college tuition caused her to keep dancing immediately after the fall?
Yep. She's working her way through college. She's going to be a nurse someday. I'm assuming, I don't know, man. I'm assuming that once you get into that point, you're in it. I mean, you're going to finish the job. People do that kind of shit all the time. I mean, they just do stupid shit after they hurt themselves or that they know is going to hurt themselves that like, I'm sure you've seen it. Like people doing things for whatever their hourly wage, $15 an hour, that could kill them because it's more efficient than, going to get the right tool or doing what I mean, it just, I don't know if that's human nature or what.
What the fuck does that have to do with her bouncing off the
It's the same thing. It's her job. She's looking at, she falls, and the first thing she thinks is, if I just keep going, maybe nobody will notice that I fell. I don't know. I can't say what's going through her head.
I think she was just fueled by methamphetamine.
You think? Testosterone?
No. I don't know. Do girls have testosterone?
That was the joke, but apparently it wasn't a good joke. So I say a joke and you say, do girls have testosterone? That's not quite what I was looking for.
All right. Let me know what you were working for. And then I'll give you that.
So was she fueled by testosterone?
Okay, I'll repeat myself. Let me know what you were looking for, and then I will give you that.
All right, here, pay attention. This is what I'm looking for. Ha!
All right,
that's what I'm looking for.
Go ahead.
Was she fueled by testosterone?
Ha!
Good job. Thanks.
That was worth it. Fuck.
That was a long way around. It wasn't funny the first time, second time, or third time I said it.
You want to try it again?
One more time. No more times.
I feel like I can do better. I really do.
All right. Was she fueled by testosterone?
If not, I'll give her more testosterone. Ha! There we go. I was going to have to do it again just to get that reaction out of you. Motherfucker. All right. Cocksucker.
Fucking ham and pickle in the morning, I tell you.
Yeah, we're going to move to afternoon drive time.
Pretty soon we're going to be working the graveyard shift.
So we were going to do this. We were going to do this thing. Uncle Randy Uncle Doug submitted questions. Listener questions.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like screaming, and I'm agitated and want to quit the show right now.
Why?
Well, between the fucking audio problems before we started recording, the video problems while we're recording, and Crispy, there's no
Crispy. You hurt his soul. All right.
See, okay. Before we do the Uncle Doug bit, here's what I don't understand. All right, so I'm going to show everybody how the sausage is made, or pull back the fourth curtain, or whatever the fuck the saying
pull back
is.
The foreskin.
Yeah, we're going to pull back the foreskin on this cock.
All right.
And then to top it off, your fucking cough button don't work.
I know. That fucking pisses me off. God damn it.
So I've got you minimized, so every once in a while I just hear. All right.
Don't worry, it looks good on video.
So here's what I don't understand.
All right.
Crispy has been complaining for forever.
2 years?
Yeah, but whatever. He was a $10 patron, and then he got pissed off or whatever, bored in an after show chat, and said, "I'll show you guys," and he dropped his thing down to $5.
Sure.
Because he doesn't like the direction of the show.
Sure.
I'm okay with that. If you don't like what we're doing, that it's your choice.
Yeah, right. That's exactly right.
But then he pays $5 to put this fucking super chat up. Like, what can we possibly do with that to be entertaining? Your repeated cycle wears the soul and causes vast states. All right, Shakespeare. I don't know what the fuck I don't have a goddamn decoder ring. I don't know what the fuck you want me to do. I'm a fucking dum-dum. You fucking proved it. Are you fucking happy with yourself?
I think you're giving him exactly what he wants. You hurt his soul and he hurt your soul. I don't understand that comment. If you are thinking that deeply into what we're doing, sorry, I guess.
I want to try something. Maybe. God damn it. Ready? I was going to yell his comment and see if maybe that would have it make sense. All right, fuck it. Moving on.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
The last time you gave yourself a headache.
A 2-day fucking headache. Okay, so Uncle Doug here with a listener question. My butt hurts after anal. Is it normal? Anthony,
Uh, my
you
my
you would
boyfriend
know
always-
what
what?
you would know. What's your answer?
Yeah, I would know. I was going to read the rest of the question for you. I thought you were going to read the whole thing.
All right, my butt hurts after anal. Is it normal? My boyfriend always wanted to try anal, so I decided yesterday to do it. The first couple minutes he was slow and careful. Then I don't know what happened, but his inner Hulk must have possessed him because he went all in. I didn't want to ruin the moment, so I took the pain. Thing is, it's been almost 24 hours and my butt still hurts. Should I be worried? After we finished, I noticed a little bright blood. All right.
That guy's an asshole.
Why do you say that?
What? How are you gonna? Your girlfriend says, "Yeah, we can try anal. This is the first time I've ever done it. You know, whatever." And you're like, "Yeah," and you're fucking slamming it like she's a fucking porn star. What an asshole, man! You got to be careful with that shit.
No. So, okay, going right back to where we were before. She consented.
She can. That's no. No.
So what's he supposed to do? Pass her the app every time he changes speed and changes the stroke length?
Yes, we're gonna go to 4 strokes a minute. Are you okay with that? We're cranking her up a little bit. You still okay?
And I thought it was like when you so once you push the head in, right?
Uh-huh.
And the sphincter goes up and over the head,
Mhm.
and then the mushroom part of the mushroom cap.
Uh-huh.
I thought once that it went around that, you're good. That's like open season. Just
Well, once you break the seal, you can do whatever you want.
no, you just got to get through the rough part. Get through the rough patch, and then you can hammer down.
I don't think that's how it works. You ever had anybody stick something up your butt?
No, what do you add? No, of course not. You fucking faggot.
Yeah, I'm the faggot. Still with us, Twitch?
Oh fuck. So the other thing on here was after we finished, I noticed a little bit of bright blood. So anybody will know if it's bright blood, you're okay. That means it's on the outside of the intestine towards the sphincter. It's just a little tear. You'll be fine. If it's dark blood, you're gonna die of cancer.
Your boyfriend just gave you AIDS. you already got it, and you're already dying.
Next question. Is pillow humping considered weird? That's what I do, but is it considered a weird way to get off? No. There's no such thing as a weird way to get off.
That's not true.
Bullshit.
That's not true at all. Dude, I know this guy that fucked some baloney one time.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's perfectly normal.
That's a weird way to get off.
No, it's not. It's perfectly normal.
He didn't even put mustard on it.
Well, bologna is naturally lubricated. I don't know if you know that or not.
There's nothing natural about baloney. Oh, you can't possibly believe that. There's no weird way to get off.
Okay, first let's define weird.
Not normal.
Okay. What is a normal way to get off?
Inside of a vagina.
Other than that, so everything after that is abnormal?
Yes.
Okay, so that everything is abnormal.
Missionary position with the lights off. That's the only thing that's normal.
So everything then is abnormal, is what you're saying. Jerking off in the shower is abnormal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I thought you wanted to entertain these questions seriously, not just sit there and be a contrarian.
That's not contrarian. So you made a blanket statement that there is no weird way to get off.
And you took the other end of it, which is everything is weird. Everything is weird.
Yes, that was the point.
That's fucking stupid. That can't keep the conversation going. Is it abnormal to jerk off in the shower?
No, I think most people do that. That was a joke.
Okay. So what is an abnormal way to get off? Like, okay, fucking a horse. That is abnormal. I'll give you that.
So in my mind, if you watch cartoons, or like anime or whatever or any of that. That's abnormal to me. That is not normal. So there is a not normal, but I suppose it's different for every person. I think it's weird to hump a pillow, and that's how you get off. That's weird. Like I get it. Like if
You've never tried fucking a pillow?
yeah, when I was like 10 years old.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I'm talking about adults.
Well, I don't know how old this fucking person is.
I don't either. I just assume they're adults. I don't know.
Okay, so the only thing that I would say is it's weird that the statement is that's how I get off, meaning that's all I do. If I want to come, I have to fuck a pillow. That's I would say that applies to everything. If the only way that you can come is by doing a set sort of things, then you have an issue.
Yeah.
But somebody saying, sitting in a meeting somewhere, raising their hand and saying, yeah, I'm weird. I fucked a pillow once. It's like, who hasn't?
Who hasn't?
Or at least experimented.
Yeah, but isn't there a difference between? I guess it's.
You ever fucked a slipper?
No.
Oh.
It wasn't like your mom's slipper or anything, was it? Because that's
moving on.
Weird.
Why do you always got to ask those questions?
It makes a difference. That's why.
What's the weirdest thing that you've ever tried to fuck?
Oh man, well, I don't know. Like I said, the weirdest thing was the Barbie doll, my sister's Barbie doll. Remember that?
But
told that story, but I mean that's weird.
You didn't try
but
fucking
I didn't really
it.
try to fuck it, I guess. But I mean,
what's the weirdest thing you put your dick in?
I don't know.
Oh, all of a sudden you're going to clamp up.
No,
You're
I'm not clamped up. I just can't think of anything.
bullshit. You're telling me the whole time you were growing up, you never did anything other than jerk off into a Kleenex?
I'm sure I did. I don't remember it. I mean,
You're full of shit.
no,
You are so
I'm
full
not.
of shit.
No.
All right. Show's over. You're
All right.
You're not being sincere with me.
Okay.
Is there a correct? What the fuck is a correct? Is there a correct way to wipe your butt? Every time in a public restroom, I always feel like the people can do their business, and within 2 or 3 wipes, they are done and out. It takes me like 15 to 20 wipes to finally get clean. It's exhausting, and I feel self-conscious that they can hear me tearing toilet paper over and over and over again. So I'm serious. Is there a proper way to sit to make it quicker? Is it my diet? Do I go behind the back and wipe or go through the front? Through the front? What are you doing, a raid on a fucking crack house? Do I remain seated or do I stand up and lean over? Is there a right way to hold this? Nobody's ever taught this person how to fucking wipe their ass?
I think you should stand up, put your butt in the air, one hand on the ground to brace yourself.
And then you just wipe your ass on the toilet roll as it's mounted to the wall.
No, you use
put
the
your
handle
ass
of the toilet.
No, you put your ass up to the toilet paper roll, and then you just pull the toilet paper, and it wipes your ass as it goes by.
Yeah. Oh,
I wipe so often, I'm usually left raw down there. I'm tired of it. My diet is fairly healthy, too. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that you have a healthy diet and takes 15 to 20 wipes.
Nope.
So I would start with quit wiping. I don't know what to fucking do with this, Anthony.
Is there a right way to fold toilet paper, or do you just crumble it into a ball?
I think I'm just going to answer this the best way that I know how and move on.
Okay.
Go to biobidet.com and get a use promo code PO'BOYS. You'll get 10% off of your fucking bidet. There. Is that a solid answer?
Yep. If you want a free bidet, send us a video talking about how you or why you think people should listen to Who's Right podcast. Whoever has the best video is judged by me and Doug will get my bidet. I'll even sign it for you if you want, or not. If you don't want, I don't care.
You pretentious prick.
Yep.
Yeah. So I guess we can interrupt the flow of these questions with that.
For big bidet.
I'm fucking tired of hearing I get messages, people saying, "Hey, are you still wanting a video?" Yes, you motherfuckers, I still want a fucking video. I think I'm using this word correctly. I want a video in perpetuity, forever.
I want all the videos.
We need like a 15 to 30-second video of you explaining to whoever's going to watch it why they should watch the Who's or listen to the Who's Right podcast.
Yes.
Send it to doug.who'srightpodcast@gmail.com. Please. It's going to a good cause. Race for the cure. Or something.
White race for the cure.
White race for the cure.
Why does that sound racist? Why do you say white race for the cure? It just sounds racist.
Are you, when you wipe, do you wipe back to front or front to back?
I wipe front to back.
I think that I'm the odd one in this one.
Yeah, you're going to smear fucking poop into your vagina, dude.
My front butt.
You don't want to smear poop into your vagina. Trust me.
So even when I was thin, it's because I have like the T-Rex arms. Even when I was thin, I couldn't wipe front to back.
Oh.
I would just smear shit up all the way up my back.
Oh, you get in the back of your hair and shit.
When I was at my heaviest, when I had to wipe, so I have to take my left hand and pull my old man balls up, and I have toilet paper, so I got to wrap it around my 4 fingers, and then I pull it off and fold it over. Then I've got to pull my old man nuts up. I've got to take my toilet paper covered hand, and I had to slide it under my balls, past my butthole, and then sit back down because my short arms wanted to come out on their own, and then just wiggle my fingers to try to get the butt.
Your butt must be dirty all the time. That is amazing.
It is not, because I have a bidet.
Oh, God. No wonder you love your bidet so much. That sounds like a fucking ordeal, man.
Pooping is gross.
Yeah, I agree. Wow.
The worst is when I'm at like moving on. Thanks for the question.
Perfect.
Why is this question here? How much Vagisil should I be using? Instructions on the bottle are very vague. Vagisil is this Crom?
No.
Vagisil is an over-the-counter cream used to treat external vaginal itching and irritation. Vagisil, all of it. You're supposed to use 1 bottle per session.
Per session. What's a session?
You've never had a Vagisil session?
Nope. You ever ordered a Vagisil at a bar? I'll take a Vagisil, please.
Yeah, it's fucking vinegar and water. That's what you order on. You put it on your Subway sandwiches. 1 Vagisil, please. Extra Vagisil.
I think it says external vaginal itching. That must be one of the grossest statements. That's so gross to me. I don't know why. That just sounds so disgusting.
Is that grosser than me explaining how I wiped my ass when I was fatter?
Yes. External vaginal itching. Just see what the fuck,
man. All right. Do you want to do? Are we going to answer more questions?
We can, or we can save them. It's up to you. If you want to save them till next week, or hopefully we get more for next week, or whatever you want to do.
Can people smell when you have masturbated recently? Is it obvious? This is something that I was also concerned with growing up.
They know, they can smell it. I can smell it on you.
So, okay, I don't know how honest you're going to be. I'd like to think that you're going to be honest. Let's say between when you were in, say, junior high to high school, when you were first experimenting heavily with your body, like jerking off all the time. How did you do it? Did you do it dry? Did you use spit, Vaseline?
I tried Vaseline. I didn't like that because it was too messy. I tried
Fuck
baby
no,
oil.
man. It's like you're sitting there. It's great during the act.
Oh yeah,
And then you can't even wash it off your hands. The water just bubbles off. And
yes, it's terrible. I tried baby oil. I know for a fact that you can smell that. I think at one point I got a bottle of lube. I don't even remember where the fuck I got it, but it was strawberry flavored and scented. So I know you can smell that.
so I I can remember, it's not important where I was at, but let's just say I was somewhere. And so I was probably 17, maybe 16, 17. And I opened up the door in the bathroom. I was in there after I got done taking a shit. I opened up the cupboard door and there was a big tub of Vaseline. And like up on the very top shelf, there was a couple fucking penthouses or something, So I'd like sit back down and just start thumbing through them. And my little baby bunner goes, bang, And so I'm sitting there looking at the Vaseline and like, just because I was fucking weird, I wonder what it'd be like to stick my dick in here.
You're gonna fuck the Vaseline itself.
I had that shit everywhere. So when I finally pulled it out of that and just decided to finish the task at hand, like, I don't know if your arms go so fast that it's flinging whatever you're using as it looked like a Vaseline crime scene. There was fucking splatter everywhere.
And so the problem, of course, wherever you're doing it, you've got the door closed. So when you're done, of course you use both hands. So how do you even open the door to get out, to go to the bathroom, to clean your, I mean, I remember being so embarrassed. Like, how do I do this? What am I going to do here? How do I clean myself up? Terrible.
But it takes like 5 or 6 years of doing that shit before you start having those thoughts before you jerk off. Yeah. It's always like, you know what? I'll figure it out after I'm done.
Yep.
And you're sitting there with, fucking Vaseline in one hand and fucking engine oil on another one and a dead midget in the corner. And
I'll figure it all out later.
I don't remember if I told you that story or not, that buddy of mine that jerked off using motor oil.
Yes. So crazy.
So anyway, yeah, be careful. They can smell you.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Do homosexual people get aroused by their own genitals? I've been wondering about this quite a bit, and I didn't find an answer on Google.
I'm going to say yes.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, if you like vaginas and you're turned on by vaginas and you have a vagina, right? I mean, unless you think that your vagina is gross, I don't know. I guess. I mean, why wouldn't you?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that's something that I have never thought about, and I probably won't ever think about it again. I don't know. Okay, so I know there's gay people that listen to this.
Uh-huh.
I mean, fuck, we just talked to that one guy that wears the fucking fox head and fucks all his roommates or whatever. What's his name?
Fritzy.
So send me an email, Fritzy, and let me know if you get a hard on by looking at your hard on. Wait a minute.
Wait. I
think
can't understand how could you suck a cock and like you enjoy sucking cock and then you look down at your cock and you're not like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like it only makes sense to me.
Well, I think it's the same as like you can't tickle yourself.
What do you mean?
I mean,
yourself?
What?
You can tickle yourself.
No, you can't.
Tickle, tickle, tickle. I just did.
But you didn't tickle yourself. You just rubbed your armpit like a fucking monkey.
Is that true? You can't. I guess I never tried. You can't tickle yourself. I've never tried that. I didn't know that.
Try it. We'll wait.
No, I'm not ticklish.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, so I think that's probably what it is you can't tickle yourself the same as you can't. Looking at that probably doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't know.
Huh. Yeah, but if you had, think about it. If you had a vagina, wouldn't that vagina turn you? Wouldn't that vagina give you a boner?
Yep.
Perfect.
All right. Well, I'm looking over through the chat, see if there's any of the homos on there, and one of them says, what's his name? Tendy. I'm bisexual and I don't like looking at my dick. So I didn't ask if you were bisexual. That's not going to count at all.
Why wouldn't that count? If you're bisexual, you're attracted to cocks.
No. You could be bisexual and only because you're attracted to male buttholes.
You could be gay and only be attracted to male buttholes.
Aha. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Yes.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Oh, fuck. We got to go through our new patrons. We're at 57 minutes. I'm going to cut out 5. So we got time for another question.
7.
Why are you silently repeating everything that I said?
Because mine says 51 minutes.
Really?
51 minutes and 45 seconds. Either way, we got time for one more question.
Is it better to masturbate before or after a workout? Are there any advantages or disadvantages to either? You should never masturbate before doing anything.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. You should never masturbate unless it is the last thing you do for the day.
Really? That's how you do it?
That's how God intended.
Really? Huh.
Yes.
You don't ever try to get out that easy one before you have some sex so your sex lasts longer?
No.
You are selfish.
So that don't even make sense.
Why?
So your wife is laid out on bed. She's all spread eagle, got the candles lit. And you gotta hold on. I gotta go into the bathroom real quick.
I gotta go in the other room. I don't understand the problem. I make her go into the bathroom. I need the bedroom for a few minutes.
Go in there and take a shit.
Yeah, go take a shit real quick. I need the bedroom. You clean your pipes out. I'll clean my pipes out. I don't like if you're going for like a job interview or something. You don't want to jack off before you go to a job interview because they might smell it on you. But I mean, like it's not like it needs to be the last thing you do for the day or whatever.
Okay, when you jerk off, when's the last time you jerked off? Like have you jerked off in the last 6 months?
No.
Okay, the last year?
Yeah, probably the last
okay.
year.
More importantly than that, when you used to jerk off more frequently. Okay?
Yeah.
Did you find yourself after you came, you're just like, all right, fuck it, I don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. That's why you should do it at the end of the day. You don't want to do it at the beginning of the day. You got thinking to do.
You got thinking to do.
I think I read before you make any major decision, you should masturbate.
That makes sense.
Any major life decision.
Yeah.
Because then you get that post-cum clarity, you know?
Yeah. That's something that women will never understand.
The post-cum clarity?
Yeah. Or maybe they do understand. Fuck, I don't know. Do they get it too? I don't know. Maybe I don't understand. Maybe I don't understand because they get it and I'm the dummy.
All right.
We got one more question on the board if you want to just finish them all
Fine.
out, or you can
Yeah,
wait.
we'll
whatever
never
you
get the
wanna do.
fuck out of here. That's fine. Whatever.
What? You gotta go? You got plans or what?
Yeah, we're gonna go over to our after show chat and talk to those people.
All right, we can save it. This is a
No,
good one.
we're gonna save one fucking question. Where's it at? Should I see a doctor?
You get so angry.
Yeah, you're fucking killing me here. My fucking audio's fucked up. My video's fucked up. I'm agitated. I can't even say I had to do all the prep this week. Fuck. You took that away from me.
So it's still my fault. Awesome.
Can we do this every week where you just take care of the prep? I promise I'll leave you alone after that.
Yeah. What fun is that?
All right. Should I see a doctor for a torn anus? My poop
Yes.
has been painful and increasingly bloody. I can tell from the way it feels that there's a tear or two. I don't think there's any underlying issue.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes, there is.
I don't know if this will heal or if I need to go to a doctor. Yeah, just keep rubbing shit in it and it'll heal just fine. Also, I don't have health care, so obviously it's not easy to just go to a doctor casually. Then dress up.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have to go casually. You need to rent a tux to go see the doctor.
With your bloody asshole. I used to work with a guy who what the fuck I think maybe it was hemorrhoids or something. But anyway, his ass started bleeding.
Ew.
Actually, I say we used to work with a guy.
Ew.
Let's see. He was from Romania, if that clears it up.
Oh, yep.
Okay, so he shit and he came out of the bathroom and he had blood all over in his pants.
Oh God.
So he ended up coming to work the next couple days, and he would have to go into the women's bathroom to buy tampons or pads or whatever, because it never stopped bleeding. So he was just ass bleeding into tampons until it stopped.
And he never did anything. He just like, yeah, it'll clear up in a couple of days and he'll come back next month. He just assumed he was getting his period.
That's what happens in Romania.
Wow, that's nuts.
All right. Patrons?
Patrons.
Fuck. Matt, George, Nemesis, Psychedelic Toad, Cody. Are you still with me or what?
Yeah, I'm listening.
All right. Mr. Music, please. I liked it better. I want to go back to all right. I'm making a declaration.
A declaration.
Yes.
All right.
This isn't I'm not asking a question. I'm not asking for permission.
Okay.
I want to rehire the private investigator.
Of course you do. All right. Why?
Because me just reading the names is stupid.
But hiring a private investigator and reading through those is stupid. We got to find something that's not stupid.
Right. What is that?
I don't fucking know. Like I know what's not stupid. Come on.
So I'm serious. We've got to come up with something. I want to do something to acknowledge the fact that people sign up to our Patreon and to show my appreciation.
Yes. Me too.
I don't want to make it another half-hour fucking deal. But me just saying, thank you, Matt. Thank you, George or Jorge. I don't know if you're Mexican or just can't spell. Thank you, Nemesis. I don't want to just do that.
Well, what's the other alternative? You want me to do that? Is that what you're trying to get at?
I don't know. Is there what else can we do?
Should we send each of them a care package? $300 value? I don't fucking know, man. Like it was it got to be too much when it was not too much work, but too much like it took fucking 20 minutes and nobody wanted to listen to it when we were doing it before. It was a part of the show that not very many people wanted to listen to.
Fuck. Well, okay, but what do we do? What do we do?
I don't know. I don't have an answer.
Like a one sentence backstory?
Okay.
No, that was a question.
I mean, I don't know what. No, I don't know if that would be, because that would just be stupid after a week or two. It would be the same thing. We'd be going back to the same thing where it's just stupid.
All right, fine. All right, I want to say thank you to the following new patrons that signed up this last week: Matt, Jorge George, Nemesis, Psychedelic Toad, Cody, Euro or Gyro. I don't know how do you say that word?
It's never Euro. Euro is never correct. It's always gyro.
Euro, Caden, Caleb, and the Hey How's It Going show, which is an awesome way to get us to shout out your podcast.
Yeah. So why can't we, or can you, I guess, make a scrolling graphic that like all their names scroll across the screen?
like a fucking 80s action flick.
Yes.
The only thing that I can do, because I'm limited in what my co-host allows me to run the show with, is have them scroll across the bottom.
Okay. Like a news feed.
Like a ticker.
Okay.
And every time I do that, you say, no, that looks fucking generic.
Am I wrong?
Well, I don't know. Let's try it out. All right, let's say goodbye so we can pull that, and then go to who'srightpodcast.com or patreon.com/who's right. We do bonus episodes. I got to fucking remind you. You can't search for us on the Patreon feed because some fucking cocksucker reported us, you fucking faggots.
Still with us, Twitch?
It's so fucking frustrating. Like, can you imagine listening to a podcast or anything? And you know what? I'm going to report them.
Yeah.
Fucking flaming
like,
motherfuckers, man.
I don't get it. I don't understand what the mentality is to like, I'm going to listen to this podcast long enough for them to say a word I don't like. And then I'm going to take time out of my life to go to the Patreon form and fill out their little form that says they said a bad word. Come on, man.
Quit being a faggot.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, you have to go to patreon.com/who's right, or you can get there from who'srightpodcast.com or whatever, but you can't search for us in the Patreon app because of some fucking prick. Uncle Randy here with a listener question. All right.
It's worth the headache.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. What the fuck were we talking about that?
Scrolling Patreon.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Patreon
So
people across the bottom.
Right. So I'll do one real quick and you can tell me if it's fucking super gay.
All right. I don't like it. Oh, you haven't started yet. Sorry. Go ahead.
That one didn't work.
I'd say I got about a 75% success rate. Jorge or George or whatever. So are we just going to sit here and look at the camera while we scroll them across the bottom of the screen?
Like this.
That would be funny.
Hold on.
Just do this. I don't know what to do that is interesting to listen to, but still shows our appreciation. That's not. I don't fucking know, man. I really don't know. At first I thought the backstories was funny, but then it got to drag on. That was the thing. It started to be where like it just dragged on, man.
So I thought they were funny when the investigator was working on them throughout the week, not when the investigator would knock out 15 of them in one night.
Uh-huh.
It seemed like there was a direct correlation to how funny they were and the length of time that was spent on them.
Maybe your
I think I'm just
missing-
reaching. I'm looking for a reason to blame it on you.
No, I'm okay with that. I think that after a while, even the best investigators just run out of ideas. And we never even hired the best investigator. So
All right. Yeah, I don't know, man. So just scrolling them. I was thinking we could just scroll them across the bottom,
Mhm.
and then just let it run for the feed. You know,
Mhm.
like new patrons this week, whatever, and let it run. But there's a lot of people that just listen to us, don't watch us on YouTube, so they would
Sure.
never get anything out of that.
So what's wrong with just saying thank you at the end? You just don't like it?
It's very insincere.
Why? You said, do you sincerely thank them? Or I mean, do you appreciate them sincerely? Where's the insincere part?
I don't have all the answers.
I don't know. I mean, if you're sincere and you're saying thank you, we appreciate it. That's not insincere.
So do you think it's like we shouldn't even mention any names? Just say thanks to everybody that signed up?
No, I think it's cool to mention their names.
Okay.
And some people want backstories, but we can't just do some. We can't do some and not others. Well, I mean, unless maybe I don't know. Should we? If you want a backstory, you have to say it.
That's
and then
not
we'll
the
do it?
problem. The
That's
problem
not the
isn't if
problem.
people want the backstories. The problem is, do people want to hear the backstories?
But
That's
if
why
you've
we
got-
quit doing it.
I get it, but if we get 5 new patrons and one of them wants a backstory, that's one, right? So that's not a big deal. But if you get, I don't know, it just depends on if everybody would want them. Because if everybody doesn't want them, then that's a kind of a self-solving problem, right?
Fuck it, I don't care. No backstories. I'm done. And no scrolling, no names. I'm closing down the fucking Patreon.
I'm gonna read this comment from Twitch because it made me laugh. Came for the dick jokes, stayed for the argument about whether or not to scroll names on the bottom. That's perfect.
Thank you, Shade K14. I wonder if that means that Shade K14 is 14 years old.
Hope not.
Is this any better than watching somebody play fucking Minecraft? What the fuck are you guys doing over there?
At least they understand. Came for the dick jokes. I get it. That's perfect. I'm glad you're here.
All right. You ready to jump into our Patreon only after show chat?
Yes.
Year I graduated, 14. Ha ha! Got it. Thank you. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, new patrons.
Yep.
Bye.
See ya and goodbye.